Hello and welcome to Workers' Comp Unwrapped, the podcast that simplifies workers' compensation for physicians. I'm your host, Max, here to give you clear, actionable insights to navigate the medical legal side of workers' comp. So let's get started. Welcome to episode 10 of Workers' Comp Unwrapped with Max.
With Max.
Meet Aisha,
Hi.
who has 15 years of experience in the workers' comp industry.
Yeah.
Today we're talking about
We are.
how to register and optimize billing in workers' comp.
Yes.
And trust me, this is going to be way more exciting than it sounds.
It's like having cheat codes for workers' comp billing.
Okay, so
Yeah.
let's dive right in.
Okay.
What is this mystical UAN, and why should doctors who deal with workers' comp care?
So think of it like a patient's financial fingerprint
Okay.
for workers' comp. It's a 12-digit
12, yeah.
unique identifier assigned to anyone who contributes to the Employees Provident Fund Organization, or EPFO.
EPFO.
It tracks their contributions throughout their careers,
Oh, right.
regardless of how many jobs they switch.
So no more chasing down records from multiple employers.
Nope.
That sounds like a dream come true for busy doctors.
It is.
It is.
It's a
So having a single consistent identifier makes it incredibly efficient for tracking contributions,
Yes.
verifying eligibility, and ultimately getting you paid faster.
Exactly.
Faster payments.
Faster payments.
Now you're speaking my language.
Yes.
But how does this whole UAN thing actually work in practice?
Okay.
Say I'm a doctor treating a patient for a work-related injury.
Okay.
What do I need to do?
So first, you need to make sure your patient has a UAN.
Okay.
It's surprisingly common for people to not even know they have one.
So it's like a secret weapon they didn't even know they had.
Exactly like that.
Okay.
The good news is registering for a UAN is pretty straightforward.
Okay.
Your patient will need their Aadhaar card,
Aadhaar card.
PAN card,
Okay.
and updated contact info,
Mhm.
and then they can register online through the EPFO website.
That sounds easier than ordering takeout.
It is.
But I imagine there can be hiccups along the way.
Sure.
What are some common issues people run into during registration?
Yeah.
And how can we help our patients avoid them?
The most common issue is discrepancies in personal information,
Like what?
like a misspelled name or an outdated address.
Oh.
It's like ordering that takeout,
Yeah.
but entering the wrong delivery address.
Oh, right.
Frustrating and a waste of time.
So how can we make sure the UAN
That's
gets
it.
delivered to the right place?
Encourage your patients to double-check all their information before hitting that submit button.
Good tip.
And it's also a good idea for them to update their records with the EPFO beforehand, just in case.
Just in case.
This simple step can save everyone a lot of headaches down the road.
That's a great tip.
Thank you.
So let's say my patient has their UAN sorted.
Okay.
How do I, the doctor, actually use it to make my billing process smoother
Okay.
and hopefully get paid faster?
This is where the UAN truly shines.
Okay.
Imagine it as a central hub
Okay.
for all your workers' comp billing needs.
Right.
Instead of dealing with multiple accounts for different claims or jobs, everything is consolidated under one unique identifier.
So it's like having a universal remote control for all my workers' comp billing.
Exactly.
No more juggling different devices.
Nope.
Let's say you're a dentist treating a patient who injured their tooth at work.
Right.
In the past, you might have wasted time tracking down their employment history
Yeah.
and contribution details.
Yes.
But with the UAN,
Uh-huh.
it's all readily accessible in one central location.
Right there.
Talk about a time saver.
Yeah.
But it sounds like the benefits go beyond just convenience, right?
Yes.
This has to have a positive impact on a practice's bottom line.
Absolutely. When you think about the amount of time and resources wasted on inefficient billing practices, the UAN starts to look like a revenue booster.
Okay, I'm listening. How does this actually translate into increased revenue for doctors?
Okay, so the UAN streamlines the billing process, which leads to faster claim submissions. Fewer errors mean fewer rejections and ultimately faster reimbursements.
Yeah.
Plus, it helps ensure compliance with state-specific rules, reducing the risk of claim denials due to missing information.
So it's like having a financial guardian angel watching over my practice.
You could say that.
Okay.
It's definitely taking the guesswork and frustration out of workers' comp billing
Right.
and allowing doctors to focus on what matters most,
What's that?
providing excellent patient care.
Of course.
Yeah. And, it's not just about streamlining the current system.
Right.
The UAN is really setting the stage for the future of workers' comp,
Okay.
especially with all the exciting technological advancements we're seeing.
All right, let's talk future.
Yes,
It feels like technology is changing everything so rapidly these days.
it is.
What kind of impact is the UAN having on this evolution, especially when it comes to billing?
One of the biggest trends is automation.
Oh,
We're seeing more and more AI-powered platforms
aye.
that can analyze claims before they're even submitted, flagging potential errors and ensuring compliance with all the crazy state-specific rules.
So it's like having a super smart assistant who's always double-checking my work,
Yeah.
making sure I don't miss anything.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
when you combine that kind of technology with the power of the UAN, which already provides a centralized hub of information, you're essentially creating a system that's incredibly accurate, efficient, and practically bulletproof.
That sounds like a recipe for fewer headaches for everyone involved,
It is.
especially busy doctors who are already juggling a million things.
So many things.
But how does this impact the patient experience?
That's a great question. One of the biggest ways UANs are improving the patient experience is through enhanced transparency.
Okay, I'm intrigued.
Yes.
What does that look like in practice?
So with UAN integration,
yeah.
patients can actually track the status of their claims in real time.
Wow.
No more waiting in the dark, wondering if their treatment is covered or when they'll receive their reimbursement.
That's huge.
They have access to all the information they need right at their fingertips.
So they're empowered and informed throughout the entire process.
Yes.
That has to reduce anxiety and frustration,
Yeah.
especially during a time that's already stressful.
What it really does, it takes a lot of the questions out of it.
Absolutely.
Totally.
And it's not just about tracking claims.
No.
The UAN is also helping to expedite the entire process.
Yeah.
Because all the necessary information is readily available. There are fewer delays and bottlenecks,
Exactly.
which means patients can get the care they need faster.
Yes.
It sounds like the UAN is the express lane for workers' comp,
Yes.
speeding things up and making the whole system more efficient.
Uh-huh.
But let's be realistic.
Yeah.
Are there any potential downsides or challenges that we need to be aware of as UANs become more widespread?
Like with any new technology, there are always challenges.
Of course.
One of the biggest hurdles is simply a lack of awareness and understanding.
Yeah.
Many people, even some healthcare providers, aren't fully aware of the benefits of UANs or how they can transform the workers' comp experience.